Hey everyone, I want to show you what to do when you get suspension conversion for your 2007 Tahoe or GM or Escalade or one of those vehicles that require air shocks or the Magna ride. So what we do is we put in some inline resistors between the level sensors and the sensors that are on the shocks that you originally swap out. I'll show you what these do and how to install them, and we'll go from there. First one. Alright everybody, there's gonna be a sensor. I am in the back over here. This is by the pump over here. This plugged in originally into the shock, and over here is a leveling system. There's two different resistors that you're gonna have to do. To get to this leveler back here, you gotta peel this back a little bit. Just 3 little bolts. Get under here and you unplug it. It's really tough to get into, but you could be able to figure it out, no problem. So now that we have this exposed, let's see. I believe these are the leveler resistors. So let's plug this bad boy in. There we go. Looks about right. That you need to tuck under so you don't get caught on your tire. So we're gonna zip tie this or something right here. Okay, and this is the other resistor we're gonna work with. And this goes back here. So every wheel's gonna have your leveler and your shock sensors. And we're just gonna plug this in here. Should just be plug and play. Plug and pray. Okay, so these wouldn't fit on the connector. So I ran to the auto store and got these universals, which is basically a pigtail like this. And then these are quick connects. So what I'm going to do is just throw them on there, zip them up, zip tie them up, and call it a day. There you go. I left the plug on. I just spliced a quick fashion. And now we got a resistor in line. And we're going to zip tie it somewhere so it doesn't flip around. So that one I just tucked into that compressor box. And then we're going to go on the other side and do the same. So when I put in the resistors, I still had an ABS sensor and a StabiliTrak idiot lights. So basically, that was a separate issue. I crawled under the truck, and in the rears, when the shop had swapped my suspension, they dropped the axle in the back and unplugged the ABS sensors that are on top of your frame underneath the truck. And so I crawled under there and I felt around and I found that my ABS sensors were disconnected. So after I did the resistor install and I fixed the ABS issue, I just plugged them right back in. And then I pulled the battery, and about 2 hours later I reconnected it, and no more lights. And now I have traction control, and I don't have to rely on the air suspension, which is quite faulty and very expensive to replace. Hopefully that helped everybody. If you want to see the kit for the resistors, there's a link in my description, and just click on it, order them. You need a kit per side. So if you have the fronts and rears that you did the swap, you're gonna need 2 of those kits, and that'll come with the ride height sensor resistors and also the suspension resistors for a total of 8 resistors. And once you install them, and you know, if you don't have any other issues, you should be good to go once you wipe your battery and wipe your computer after disconnecting the battery. And that's it. Have a good one.